Okay, in this video, I'm gonna tell you all the good reasons, all the reasons for you to start a business. If you're thinking about starting a business, or if you have been thinking about starting a business, or or if you're scared to start a business, this video is for you. Because I've started many businesses and a lot of them didn't work. I've opened many YouTube channels and most of them failed. I've had a lot of startups, quick investments into ideas that I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. And I go and start a business, start the LLC, open a bank account, start doing things, run a couple of ads, and quickly realize, okay, I don't think this is for me, or I don't think I need to do this, or this is gonna be cool, but it's gonna require a lot more work than what I originally thought. So if you're thinking about starting a business, then I hope you listen to this video. The first reason, I don't know how many reasons I'm going to give you, but one reason to start a business is that you actually have been thinking about it for a long time. You have this thing where regularly you think, man, maybe I need to start a business. Maybe I need to quit my job. Maybe I need to just go for it. You know, you have an idea and you're still thinking about it, you should definitely do it. So if you have been thinking for a while to start a business and you're still thinking, you need to start a business. Don't quit your job yet. Just start a business. Just start, because if you're thinking about it, you need to do it. Okay, that's reason one. Reason number two is, if you think you have a really, really good idea, like an invention idea or a very useful, if you have found a solution to something in the market, maybe it's a tool, maybe it's a toy, maybe it's a service that you have found that people keep asking for, and you know how to do it, then you need to start a business for sure. Because if there's demand already, and you know that there's demand, and you know that you can fulfill it, or you can hire people that can fulfill it, you have to start a business. Okay, that was reason number two. Reason number three is, if you're scared, if you're literally scared to start a business because you think it might fail, or you think, what if it doesn't work? What if? If you're scared to start a business, you have to start a business, because fears is not something you overcome. You're never gonna be you the fear leaves once you start. If you don't start, you will always be scared. If you're thinking about jumping into the lake in the cold water, or jumping off a bridge, or skydiving with a parachute, the more you think about it, the more scared you're gonna be, and you will never overcome that fear unless you jump. If you're scared to start a business because you think there's a chance that you might fail, there's a chance that this might not work, there's always a chance. There's everybody who has started any big company, any successful company, they took that gamble. They took that chance, and they knew that, hey, this might not work, but it didn't matter. It doesn't matter, because most people who become millionaires, they become millionaires on their seventh startup adventure, or are on their seventh startup, on their seventh business idea, on their seventh time. That's when you become successful. You're not gonna start the first thing and that's it, blow it up. You're gonna be the most famous guy or girl. You're gonna be the richest. No, the first idea is still not bad. If you're scared to start a business, because it means that you actually want it. You have to. If your dreams don't scare you, your dreams are really small. And when you start a business, it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. If everybody tells you, oh, it's easy, it's 100% guaranteed. Of course not. It's not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. In fact, if you know that it's not guaranteed, if you know that you might fail, if you know that it might not work, it might not take off, it is a chance that this thing is not going to work, you're on the right path. Because a person who guarantees stuff, or a person who is so sure in themselves, that person is delusional. Or that person is really experienced and they know what they're doing. I've started many businesses before, and I've closed a lot of them real quick because I realized, hey, that's not what I want to do. But this video is for you. If you're thinking, should I start a business? You should start a business. If you're thinking, I have an idea and I want to start a business, but I have a job, just start your business and do it on the weekends. Do it in the evenings. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna work. If you're consistent with it, it's gonna work. Is it gonna be hard? Of course it's gonna be hard. But that's the only path. There's no path to starting a business, building a company, becoming successful through a shortcut. Anybody who shows you a shortcut, anyone who shows you a shortcut is most likely not the person that you need to work with. There is no shortcuts. There's better ways and worse ways, but there's no okay, I'll tell you this. There are shortcuts, but they don't work. You've seen many people become really famous on YouTube or social media, and most of the time those are stupid people who do pranks or who do stupid things, dares, just retarded things. And yeah, their social accounts blow up, their YouTube channels grow, but they don't grow because that person is adding value to people. They grow because that person is being silly, doing stupid things, and that's why people watch it. That's the shortcut. If you want to become the most famous person, become the biggest criminal in the history, you're going to become really famous. But if you want to provide value to people, if you want to create a brand, or if you want to build a business or a company that is going to help millions and millions of people, you have to choose the slow path. And the slow path is for you today to start a business. First, you got to file your LLC. Under that LLC, you file it in your Secretary of State. Under that LLC, you go to IRS website and file for EIN number. EIN number is what you need for a business bank account. Then you go to your bank and open a business bank account. After you have your business bank account, you can either get a loan or invest from your personal account. And after that, use your social media accounts, your personal accounts, to tell your friends and your family and people who know you what you're about to do. Because if you don't talk to other people, nobody's gonna know what you do. You want to open, that's the mistake that I did. I would open a business and I would not tell anybody about it, except like 2 people. Like if I was gonna restart right now and I would open my window cleaning company, I would post it on every social media account that I have. I would tell my friends and my family members to repost that I've opened a window cleaning company in Hawaii. Check it out. If you know anybody in Hawaii, they'll get a discount. Everybody automatically gets a discount, 30% off if you book today. And don't cancel. But if you're thinking about starting a business, stop thinking and just start a business. If you're scared of starting a business, you're on the right path. Be scared and start a business. If you think you have a brilliant idea and the whole world needs to know about it, start a business and post it on your social media account, post it on YouTube, ask everybody to repost it. Because awareness, if people don't know about you or about your service or about your product, you can't help them. If they're not calling you, you can't help them. If you want my help and if you want to start a business or if you want consulting, there's going to be a link that you can sign up to one of my boring calls. No, not boring. I'm going to try to help you. Anyways, peace.